Alrighty, hi, Stephanie. So today we're going to go through a nutritional counseling with you. How are you today?
I'm good. Thank you.
Good, I'm glad to hear that. So first off, I'm just going to let you know about your dental hygiene diagnosis. This includes mild gingivitis and a risk for periodontitis related to your self-care and nutrition, and a risk of caries as well related to your nutrition. So in order to help reduce gingivitis symptoms, prevent periodontitis and caries, we can address diet concerns. So many things we eat can impact our overall oral health. What's your understanding of how nutrition affects oral health?
Well, I don't really know. I just know like maybe cavities can cause can be caused by fruits or
So your nutrients really does go into building strong and healthy tissues. So your periodontal tissues, your gingival tissues. So eating good nutrients is going to prevent inflammation in your gums, prevent that bacteria infecting your gums, and essentially stop caries and gingivitis and periodontitis from occurring. So healthy tissue is less susceptible to infection, and a strong immune system can help fight off bacterial invasion. So it's really important that we get good nutrients in our bodies. So after completing your assessments, your 3-day diet assessment, the main concerns that we have for your current diet and for your oral and overall health is your water intake, vitamin B6 intake, and your folate intake. So first, we're going to speak about your water intake. So comparing your diet with the Canada's Food Guide, you can see that the suggestion for water is to make it your drink of choice, and your diet consists a lot of fruit juices and smoothies. Do you know anything about how water impacts your overall and oral health?
no, not really.
Okay, so it is something that's essential for your overall health. It keeps you hydrated. For your oral cavity, it's going to clear your oral cavity of bacteria, so that's going to prevent infection of your gums, periodontitis, and then caries as well, so that's the cavities. So what are some strategies that you think we can implement to increase your water intake on a daily basis?
Well, I think like maybe if I try to keep a water bottle with me will help.
Okay, yeah, so you can buy a nice big water bottle, keep it around, and make that your first choice. I know you like your fruit juices, so sometimes people like to add fruit to their water bottles to give it a little bit of a taste. And then choose water as your drink of choice. So during meals, in between meals, it's really going to benefit your oral health and prevent the gingivitis and cavities. Okay, so next we're going to speak about your vitamin B6 intake. Do you know anything about vitamin B6 and how that affects your oral health?
No, not really. Know anything about B6.
Okay, so it can cause glossitis. So do you know any strategies that you can implement to increase your vitamin B6 intake?
Um, no, I don't know where the source is from that specific
No.
vitamin. No.
Okay, so an easy thing you can do is take supplements. So that's the easiest thing you can implement. But for your nutrition, you can eat more sirloin steak, navy beans, potatoes, and bananas. So I know you really like strawberries, but bananas is a good source of B6.
Okay.
Um, are any of those any options that you might work into your daily habits?
Maybe I can try to add more bananas in my diet because I don't eat bananas at all. And if they're good, like nutrients for that one, I'll definitely try it.
Okay, perfect. So lastly, we're going to speak about your folate intake. Do you have any idea about how that affects your oral health?
No, no, I don't know.
Okay, so again, that'll cause glossitis. It can cause chronic periodontitis and candida infection. So do you know anything about how you can increase your folate intake into your nutrition or?
Um, I think maybe eating potatoes and stuff like that has folate.
Okay. So again, you can take supplements for that. Some options for nutrition are brewer's yeast, spinach, asparagus, turnip greens, lima beans, and beef liver. Are any of those something that you might be able to add to your intake?
I think I can add some asparagus. I think I like them, but liver, I don't think so.
Yeah, you like your vegetables, so I think spinach and asparagus is a good option for you. So some of the goals that we have going forward here is for you to buy a water bottle and keep that around so that you can make the water choice a little bit more often with your juices. The second one is going to add some bananas to your meals to add some B6. And then lastly, maybe add some spinach and asparagus to increase your folate intake. Okay,
Okay, thank you.
no problem. So I'm just going to speak to you here about some of our Canada's Food Guide recommendations. So
Mhm.
these are just recommendations for every day. So the first recommendation here is to eat plenty of vegetables and fruits along with whole grain foods and protein foods. So I know that you eat a very balanced diet, Stephanie.
Yes.
But what you do want to do is, I know you have it kind of cut into threes, everything's very balanced, but you want to do half of the plate vegetables and a quarter of it whole grains, a quarter of it proteins, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, so I know you do have a lot of really awesome animal protein in your diet, but Canada Food Guide does say to choose protein foods that come from plants more often. Do you know any plants that might be good sources of protein for you that you might like?
I think lentils and maybe chickpeas.
Yeah, those are awesome. You can also do beans, some legumes are really good, and tofu. So that's a great option there for you. They also recommend to limit highly processed foods. So I know you do limit it, but I know you like to eat your cookies as well. So limiting
Yes.
those to a couple times a week, that's going to be really beneficial for you. If you do choose those foods, eat less of them and eat it less often and in small amounts. So I know that you said you go out with your friends and you like to enjoy, and that's great. Maybe just one time a week, like you already do. So that's a great option. Okay.
Yeah.
As we already spoke about, making water your drink of choice. So we already have that as a goal here. And then some encouraged food habits from the Canada's Food Guide is to cook more often. So I know you really like to meal prep, so that's amazing. Enjoying your food, so eating it slowly, eating it with people that you enjoy, and picking things that you like. Being mindful of your eating habits. So again, that's eating slowly, eating with people, and lastly, eat meals with others, as I already stated there.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, so I'm going to give you a hard copy of the Canada Food Guide recommendations here, as well as the website for you to go on, and you can reference that whenever you need to. They have awesome recipes and all of the things that we spoke about today.
All right, thank you so much.
Okay, no problem. Did you have any questions or anything else that you'd like to address today?
No, I'm okay so far. Thank you for your information.
Of course. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.